Checking 1, 2. All right. Alright. Okay, audio is all good. Good evening. Welcome to the Freezer Fang channel. I'm Marx Frost. Tonight we're just gonna play, well, I guess part of it is C, because I did screw up it a bit. We're gonna play a modded version of Fallout New Vegas. I should have tested it before the stream, but I didn't want, it's getting late and I didn't want to accidentally miss out on streaming. Worst comes to worst, we'll switch this for a Stardew and it'll just be a real chill Stardew stream. So yeah, I'm gonna start up New Vegas now. And for some reason, the game's not running. Because of course it isn't. Let me duck in and take a look what the hell happened. Also, don't mind the timer, I forgot to take it off. Oh no. I may have caused a whoopsie. So, for some reason, my computer's refusing to run the game normally at all. I have no clue why. Well, this is why we have backups. Uh... That's still dumb. Okay, I think we've got it. Oh, good. Everything's working. So yeah, there's a number of mods. And honestly, I couldn't count how many there might be. Actually, I'm gonna skip this because I actually don't know if that song is copyrighted. Yeah. Because I know some of this stuff's actually from the 50s or 60s or so on. But I know some of this stuff's actually relatively recent. And it's commercial too. All my DLC loading in. There we go. If we hit a glitch, we'll duck out of this again. We'll just go to a Stardew for a while, and I'll try to fix it up by the next time I want to stream Fallout. So let's call the character Marx, and I will figure out why I keep doing that. Real basic. You're the doctor, Doc. Alright, let's do this. I. The one thing I will say about there are several things I do like in Fallout 4, but I think one of the big ones is the fact that Fallout 4 really got the character creation pretty well. Because this is a nightmare. By the way, there might be other mods that will go in. I just starting out with some of the basics. I think it's mostly foundation utilities and no, really, that's it. That and menus and so on. There is a quest mod in there that I've forgotten off the top of my head. Um, and there might be, yeah, there's not much else. There are some body mods, but they should all be safe for work. Because I installed them like that, but you never know, so. Here's praying that I don't have to scrap the entire stream because of, one little rogue thing finding its way out. I should have gotten eyes. I should have gotten an eye mod. We'll go with green. This is fine. I know the shorthand of to go into the console and just trigger another character creation thing. Though I hope that doesn't cause a problem with everything else. I mean, I'm sure there's a mod that would do the same anyway. The second thing is there aren't a lot of great hairstyles because this engine was built on Fallout 3. So we're gonna go with Bedrag Gold, and then down the line I'm gonna get a mod that has better hairs. Uh, no, no change in hair color. I'm fine with brunette. Again, worst comes to worst, I'll just find a mod that lets you go do character creation again. I'm just gonna be a second. Sorry, back. Before I forget, let's take a look at some of these mods. So, in case you've never played New Vegas before, this is not what standard New Vegas looks like. I've, yeah, added some, because, like, even the textures of this machine are way up from where they are normally. Uh, so yeah, this These are your stats like in D&D, real. It's the best way I can put it. Um, Strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck. Now for this, because I'm used to this, I'm specifically going to first minus 1 point from all of these, which will give me 12. I'm going to take half of those and throw it into luck. Why? Because I like luck. No, I'm lying. What we're going to do is throw into charisma and intelligence. Because I can live with just subpar stats, but these two stats are how we're going to build up the character. For this playthrough, we're going with the sort of intelligence charmer. 1 part con man, 1 part survivor. You have no clue. Well. Train. Renovate. Shroud. Bribe. Heavy. Regret. Again, I've played this a few times back over the years. Agree. No opinion. Against my better nature. No, I gotta disagree. No opinion. If I remember, one of these is real infamous in the community because they state that it looks like 2 bears high-fiving. It's not this one. Chemical reaction. Still gets me. Honestly, though, it does kind of remind me of a ship out the sea, because that looks like the upper mass, or you could see the thing on the front of the ship. In case you heard that, that was my older brother. Please ignore him. This one looks like bears high-fiving, apparently, and I kind of see it. Cause see, that looks like a bear's head. There's the ear, there's the eyes, and there's the mouth. The other one looks pretty much similar, yeah. Unfortunately, I did not install the mod for 2 bears high-fiving. It was not high in the priorities, and I'm trying to avoid older mods in case they cause problems down the line. Light in the darkness. Whoops, I forgot I picked up a book before his dialogue started. Energy weapons, science. We're actually gonna deselect everything to look at it, but he got it pretty right. We want speech. Speech is real good for this build. Normally I would go with barter, but I'm not, because that's not what we're interested in this time. Because I can build up that skill slowly and with some items and so on. Medicine's a good one, but repair I like, because that's survivability in the long term, which will be useful when we get to later content like the DLCs, especially the final one. We're gonna grab science, and we're gonna take sneak, because whenever we can't talk our way out of something, we're going to want to get behind it and hit him where it hurts. And science can help us with hacking and so on, which could get us around things. Normally I would take lock picking, but normally I cheat when I play this game, so. Book, 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 book. You'd be surprised, I'm sure. So, no matter what, my first one is always Wild Wasteland, which triggers a bunch of, I can't say events, because it's like a bunch of things in the world, because not everything's like an active event, but you can find like items that you normally wouldn't. Again, you don't have to take these, but I suggest, if you ever pick up this game, always Wild Wasteland. It is the epitome of playing the game. I mean, Logan's loophole's not bad. The fact that you can, you don't become addicted, that drugs last twice as long, but you lose 20 levels. And it's like, so you pretty much lose any levels you would get from DLC content. Because I think, yeah, each DLC added 5 levels or something. We're going to go with good natured. Now, as you can see here, +5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech. All stats that I'm majoring in. But -5 to energy, weapons, explosive guns, melee, and arm. So pretty much, we'll want to pretty much talk our way out of a situation, but worst comes to worst, we're going to rely on stealth. Because the alternative I would have gone for is maybe built to destroy, or there's one here that I really like too. Kamikaze, because I usually go in real hard. Yeah, so we're gonna go with these two. Once again, I will get mods to redo it. I left NPCs to last, but I was modding up till right before the stream too. Worst comes to worst, I'll redo the intro and bring us back around. Thank you. Thanks, Doc. Thanks for patching me up, Doc. No promises. Ah, so all things considering, we're not going to turn on hardcore. I'm I'm decent at Fallout, but normally I cheat a little bit with the game. I usually mess with stuff in the command, like in here. So yeah, here's all the stuff the DLC gave me, plus the stuff you normally get. Um, I'm gonna equip the machete. Actually, no, and I forgot the. I'm actually no. I'm gonna equip the shotgun because we're gonna need power. Um, we're gonna equip the armored for Vault 13 jumpsuit that came with the. I don't remember which pack it comes with, but yeah, fair bit of items, some necessities, and not a lot, but a fair bit to begin with um in ammunition. So ultimately, we're subpar in everything, but we have overwhelming charisma and intelligence, which will hopefully help. Um, oof, our stats took a hit with with good natured. So yeah, anything violent we do is going to suck. But in turn, all our peaceful options are super great. Whoop. I wonder if the doc's got anything else. Tell me about yourself, Doc. Oh, that's nice. Ooh, sweet shack. Free extra stim packs. Everything helps. What town is this? Who was it that rescued me? Okay. Do you know anything about the man who shot me? See you, Doc. Now, if I remember from a previous playthrough, there is Ah, yes, the broken SMG. I'm gonna fix it up. A voice modulator implant. That's from... Because I don't have Project Nevada, but I do have... It's... Someone made a standalone of its cybernetic unit, so that... I remember that being there. Honestly, I haven't played New Vegas in at least 3 years at this point, I think. Minimum. There's some glasses. The Vega tester doesn't do anything more. I'm pretty sure there's... Oh wait, no, I remember what it is. You can interact with this chemistry stat, and you can either make some drugs or stim packs. And I'm gonna make some stim packs because much like real life, there is a risk of addiction if you take drugs. But yeah, I feel like there was another weapon I could get my hands on, and I'm just like forgetting. But I guess it doesn't really matter. That's might be time to leave the good doctor alone. I feel like there was a pistol somewhere in here. Actually, before we do anything more, I'm gonna put on those glasses because they count as a head thing. Good lord. It's not great, and for some reason it won't zoom me back in. What's over here? Kitchen. Toilet. Bedroom. Alright. Well, there we go. Let's head into the world. It's gonna really suck that if we get all the way into the world, it turns out right in front of us there is a glitch. There's Old World Blues, level 5 extra levels, Lights and Road, 5 more levels, Honest Hearts, 5 more levels. Gunrunner's Arsenal. That's a mod. I think Dead Money hasn't triggered yet. Or was that wait? I don't want to risk activating any of the radio. There it is, Yandra Madre. Thanks for digging me out of the grave, partner. How'd you happen to find me? Bone Orchard. Do you know who those men were who attacked me? How did you end up in good strings? Fair enough. See you, Vic. There's just something about watching Sekiratron head off on its own. Let's see if we can get a bit higher. We've got some people. Brahmin. Wait. No. Bighorn. That's it. Bighorners. It looks like one's on a roof over there. Nope, it's just really big. It's my first time using some of these mods. Apparently one of them changes to reticule. I actually like it. Let me holster this though. This is what's considered a young bighorner. How much bigger could they get? Ah, this is where Victor lives. Little shack. I'm not gonna go in. Wait, did the stream lose connection there for a second? Sorry, I just looked down at my phone and the red light went off. Okay. I'm learning shortcuts. For one, I don't think this game has an auto run. Or if it does, I've forgotten where. Yep, we lost connection for 2 seconds. That's not great. Easy Pete. Why do they call you Easy Pete? You're a prospector? Like digging gold and silver? Ah. Huh. Yep. I accidentally clicked the button. Did I find anything good? You know anything about the people who attacked me? What's wrong with the NCR? Yep. Tell me about the Legion. What's the part about Hoover Dam? What do you use the bighorners for? Do you know anything about Victor? Later, Easy Pete. Which is submachine gun. And I need to remember that I keep hitting R despite the fact that that's the reload and not like how it functions in Final Fantasy XIV. And a lot of other games now. Whoop. Nope, I do not want a VAT stat. I'm in third person because whenever I feel like a coward, I go in the third person. Well, Metai. One, two, three. Oop. Oop, there we go. Four. Nothing else in here? Nothing in the desk. I'll take a hammer. Yeah. Let's hack in. If I remember correctly, if you can find somewhere where it's an opening and closing bracket, you can get some, you can like remove certain parts of the, like this, dud removed, which can save you some trouble. So we're in a school, well, schoolhouse, computer in a schoolhouse. Working. Okay. Oof. I could really use another set of brackets, honestly. Harness? Ah, shit. Didn't mean to shoot it. I bet that was connected to that. Coffee mug and a cup. Oh wow. I'm already carrying quite a bit. Let's keep looking about. There's an empty bottle. In a burnt house. I'm going to put this gun away because I'm real worried I'm accidentally going to shoot it. A Dropbox. Very useful when you're in hardcore. Greetings. Okay. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me? Alright. Have you ever been to Vegas? What do you know about Mr. House? I mean, that's a leap of logic. Sure, security turns Mr. House thanks to Rube. No, I can't remember the name. So, yeah. Drug dealers, great. What do you got for sale? You know what? I've already used all the ammo on this. Take this 9mm submachine gun. And I'll take... And what do I got? I got a 10mm, a 9mm. Yeah, I'll take some 9mm rounds for the pistol. Because, yeah, that submachine gun pays for the pistol. Tell me about the mods. Yeah. Where's Vic Surplus? Ah. Thanks, buddy. I have Brave New World installed. I think Chet here is one of the people infected by it. Basically, a group of voice actors came together and decided to redub several of the voices because this game was made with, like, I can't say a handful, but much like Skyrim, there is a lot of repeat performers. to switch over to the 9mm. So people wanted to get some variety. I think it's a good idea. I got nothing but love for the original cast, but I'm sorry, that minor stutter there makes me worry, because that usually means it's spawning things in. But yeah, Alice Train for. Oh, right, I was talking about Brand New World. Yeah, I got nothing but respect for the original casting, but you do kind of realize how many people are the same, voiced by the same voice actor. But let's give the community some love. Cigarettes. Because this is exactly where you are killed. Or I guess technically just stating, shot in the head. Killed would imply that I say down. Some sarsaparilla bottles. This is... yeah. Like a monument. Ooh, snow globe. You found a limited edition Mojave Landmark snow globe. These rare pre-war artifacts are widely considered to be useless baubles, but rumor has it some collector will pay dearly for them. Snow globes. Speaking honestly, I could never... in game, I'll collect snow globes, but in real life, I like looking at a snow globe, but I don't think I'd ever really just buy a snow globe. Just purely for the reason that I would get bored with it. And it becomes just this useless decoration. Where did Victor go? He looked like he was heading up to the graveyard. Maybe I passed him. Maybe he went home. If he's home, then it's not rude to enter his house, is it? Buffalo gourd seeds. Cool. Rare slip review. Okay. I will say the one, because I have played a bit of Fallout 4. I don't own it, but a friend does. Yeah, we'll put it like that. There's a project, Fallout 4 New Vegas, and I can't wait to see that become a thing. Because this game is well written. Sorry, I didn't mean to aim. Because this game is a lot of fun. And the things that bring it down is there's a lot of cut content. Not enough that it makes it bad, but enough that you feel sad for what we never will get to see. And the fact that this was built in Fallout 3's engine but modified originally, even without the mods, there are differences between this and 3. It's one of those things where if Obsidian had more time, this could have gone even further. So the guys who are making the Fallout 4 mod, I wish them all the luck, because I feel like this game could only be improved Fallout 4's engine if if the rest of the systems were built back to this. Because I don't like the, like, good on him for making a speaking protagonist and everything, but honestly speaking, I prefer the dialogue options, having real dialogue options that are affected by your perks and stats. Doc Mitchell said you could teach me to survive in the desert. I feel like the whole town was just watching me get shot at this point. Howdy. Between all the utility fixes and the fact of how powerful my computer is compared to the last thing I played this on, a dying laptop. Yeah, sure. The only reason I do this every time I play this game is there is a reputation boost that you can only get by finishing this tutorial. Because while you're gecko hunting, some of the people down at the source come under attack. I switched to the shotgun because I just like taking out geckos with one shot. Geckos are a pain in the ass to deal with. But yeah. The last time I checked in on that Fallout 4 project to bring this game into it, I think one of the things was they can't use the audio lines from this game because they don't have the rights to it. Or something along those lines. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna forgo safety. Hey there, people. Geckos. Oof. Brutal but effective. It's probably also, yeah. Yeah, let's keep this going. Especially because this game's barely lagging at all. Like, every time I play New Vegas, A, I mod it to hell and back, and B, the system I'm running it on is already having difficulties normally. I mean, most of the difficulties with this one is because it's Windows 10, and this game doesn't like Windows 10. Oh, the dog already took care of him. What's that mean? I look thirsty. I mean, okay. But yeah, that was the boost. Yeah, it couldn't hurt. I think I've got both of those. Okay, so I don't have the Xander route, so I'm gonna have to go back to the schoolhouse. Wait, no, I didn't pick up either of these things. I've got gourd. That's what I've got. I've got a gourd seed. I'm gonna holster that for a bit of extra speed. I do like some of these little adjustments some of these just UI mods do. Oh god. You know what? Let's do some melee. What's life without getting a little hurt? We'll take 3 of these. And then back up to the graveyard. It's a machete. Machete. Right. I'm pretty sure that's Yuri Lowenfeld. Whoop. Scorpion! Ah! I'm gonna put on a gun now. Because now I'm paranoid. Oh, oh wow. Okay, I wasn't paying attention to my health. Which stuck to stim packs. Ugh, bloat thighs. What is going on? What is dosing me? Ah, I crippled its body. Take that. Ugh, I really... The design of some of these really gets on my nerves. What was I looking for? I got Brock flower, I think it is. Yeah. There we go. Well, that was fun. The one thing I don't miss in Fallout 4 is the fact that scorpions can literally go into the ground and then jump scare you from behind. Here they're just, ugh. I just have the same problem with them as I do with spiders in video games, in which it's animation. I don't want to think about spiders either now. So I'm just gonna block that out of my memory now. I'm going to be upfront, and I'm going throughout these playthroughs. There will be lots of moments where I'm going to stop on areas where I can see into the distance because the draw distance is really good this time. One second. Yeah, I gotta go out too. I'll go for the shopping. Alright. Sorry, I'm back. Considering the stream's already, I think, even though we've had the cut in the middle, I'm gonna end it on the tutorial because once this is done, we'll have an opportunity to redo everything. So I'll add a few more mods for aesthetics. And that way, if I end up accidentally crashing the game while doing that, it's not too bad. It could be worse. Healing powder. Yeah. Let's make 2 of those. Whoop. Fair enough. So yeah, this is about what we'll end tonight. Oh, fridge. Is this an Indiana Jones reference? So I'll just get us all the way up to the bar, but that's, yeah, that's where we'll stop. So yeah, just to recap. So this will be our protagonist, who will probably have a general makeover after we put some aesthetic mods. Is there a dude? What's wrong? See what I can do? Okay, I'm gonna save here. I literally don't remember much from here. Those are my old saves. They are unusable. for the simple fact that they're from a computer system that's long gone. Anyway, exit game. We'll go to standby in the meantime. I need a screen for just closing. Sorry. Brain's been a bit on the frizz. I need to stop saying So our character, Marx, is going to, so generally just below average, but top tier intelligence and charisma. So throughout this playthrough, we'll primarily be playing it smart where we can, using speech checks, and intelligence checks, and yeah, that will be we'll be playing smarter, not harder. Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say after that. But yeah, we'll be playing smarter, not harder. We'll work on some stats. I've got some mods like the cybernetics mod, so we may be able to supplement some of our stats down the line. Hopefully. Don't hold me to that. And again, I'll be adding a few, because again, last thing I thought about was aesthetics. Well, I'll add a few aesthetic mods, mostly just to make the game look a little more pleasant. But I gotta be careful because I don't want to I don't want the game crashing the next time we start it up, just because I haven't tested them, or because there's a crash that people are aware of but no one talks about. That happens a lot. So yeah, that's the start of Fallout. We'll do this on and off, but I'll keep to a bit of variety. Tomorrow we might do Stardew or kick back into Hades, though I'm not sure. But look forward to that. Well, we'll move to closing. So that's gonna be tonight. It's gonna be a pain in the ass in the archive because I'm pretty sure it's gonna split up this half and the previous half, but that's fine. So yeah. So if you got into this point and wondered why the stream starts halfway, there might be a half stream separated. So that's night 3 of this first startup week of streams. It's been good. It's been good. I'll see all of you next time. Take care. Marx out.